Hey guys, welcome back. Monday. The weekend was bad because we had to wait for market to open. It was boring, but I did quite a lot of chart studying, and I like to share with you something about that. Right. So during the weekend, while I was studying the charts and looking at some of the past trades as well as some of the examples of trades that I've seen ICT take. So, right, you want to learn everything, the proper way. Please try to get him to mentor you if he still does it, or I do not know, right? But this is what I understand. Okay, so in fact, during the weekend, I drew this gray box here. Why did I no, sorry, I didn't draw this in the weekend, right? I drew this morning, and because the price was here this morning. During the weekend I draw these lines here. Of course, this is the Friday's high. This is also an interesting point. I like I like to see this. I see this. I think if price come here, it may have a reaction, although there's some reaction close to it already. But anyway, why did I draw this gray box here? Right, so when I saw actually this pattern here, if you are fast enough to trade it, right, if you manage to see it, it's a very good pattern to trade. So what you want to see is a large bar compared to the other bars, and then a pause. And this pause bar, right, this inside bar, it 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 should not poke up too much above this one, but sometimes it does, and it should be relatively small, like the top 15-20% of this candle. When you see that, you can actually take a buy immediately right above there, right? You can put a limit, and then how far will go? It will usually go at least the length, one more length of this bar, and you can see that it actually went about, what's that, 3 times the length of that bar, right? It will usually go pretty well. And so I know there's actually I do not know what they call it here, but people are interested to buy here, right? Then we had this, which is actually, if you see, this is a descending wedge, and then it went up and blah blah blah. So I don't, this type of pattern I'm not as confident of. This one I am. Right, so this one trade at your own risk, because sometimes it will just roll over. So you see one consolidation, 2, 3, so 3 moves, and then exhaustion to the top, and then okay, I didn't take this on the pound, but then I was waiting for price to come down here. The minute it came down pretty fast, actually, if you have to look at the in real time. It came down very fast. In fact, if you were to look at the 5, these are 5 minutes over here. It came down, and it came down fast, and then I straight away, the minute it touched the box, I did my buy, market buy, right? I didn't do a limit, and then off it went, right? So these are areas that is always very interesting. Okay, so you can try to trade that, right? So 2 ways to trade this, right? One is wait for this if you happen to be really looking at the chart. But if you miss it and you come to your charts and you see, you saw this, it's okay, as long as if price does move, you just wait for it to come back down. All right, wait for it. You will get some reaction, whether it goes really high up, or it just give a quick reaction, then it comes down, then you hopefully can get something. So usually there are 2 scenarios. It comes down and it pushes all the way up. It comes down, it bounces a little bit, it passes through this one, and then it will come to actually retest this same area and then go down. So you can see there's just one area like this gives you a few chances to trade. And even if you are wrong one way, you wait for it to break it, it will come back, and then it will go. All right, so that's for the pound. So take a look at this type of levels, especially this level actually happened very nice, a high of Friday, so it's pretty good level. Let's take a look at what I did for the euro, right? So the euro this morning went up. I actually had a few trades. One was a loser. Well, let's show the loser first, right? So the loser was I took it. So I actually believe that this was an exhaustion, and then I actually took my sell here, but obviously I got spied out. So this was not the exhaustion that I was looking for in the morning. So never mind, get one loss, that's fine. So I waited and I saw that it came to another exhaustion here, and I did take it again, right? So I did take here. So actually I basically I kind of almost broke even here, so I'm happy with it, although I should have waited, but never mind. I broke even here, but that's fine. I have my pound trade, right, which is, oh, it's going well, right? So the pound trade, and besides that, let's see, what do I have? I actually have on the 1 hour, I actually had selling, took my sell here. There was 2 positions, I already closed one, and as price moved down, I moved my stop here. Well, maybe I'll get stop out, but that's fine. Actually this movement, and well, I already took some pips here. So actually what I've gained here and what I've almost break even on the euro, and what I see on the pound, I think that's pretty good there. As you can see, the pound is showing some strength to the upside here, which is what I wanted to see. If it goes kind of lazy mode over here, you might just want to cut the trade, because why? So you expect there to be momentum and a lot of player. Number 2, that you want to see a reaction here because there's a strong buy here. So that's 2 good reasons that you are looking for buy. Let me show you number 3. Maybe a magic, or maybe not. Ta-da! OTE, right? Why? You see a buy order block here, and what I do, sorry, you can do whatever you like to do, right? I'm not going to tell you. Put on the 5 minute and the 15 minutes, because sometimes they will appear on the 5, and if they don't appear on the 5, they will appear on the 15, right? So take a look at both charts. So if you take a look at the 5, it actually gave you this combination, but sometimes let me show you. I think it happened a few days ago, or maybe not. There's one that occurred on the 5. Anyway, guys, you take a look at it, you'll see that it works pretty well usually, right? So that's all. You like it, subscribe, and like my video. Thank you very much. Bye.